All right, this is my mom, Olga Stecker. She's a court interpreter in Dallas, and I'm going to ask her a few questions about her American dream.
Okay.
When your family came to America, did they have an American dream? And if so, what was it?
Yes, we did. I remember having a family meeting one night and my parents telling us that we were going to be moving to the United States because his job was moving him to the United States. And I remember them talking about, their dreams and families' dreams in general. And basically, it was for us to come here, go to school here, get an education here, learn English, and eventually grow our families here.
Did you have your own American dream?
I did. Since I came to the United States when I was basically, it was the middle of junior year, I was already, pretty old uh, to be able to just grasp the English language very quickly. So um, I was the non English student that started in the middle of 10th grade. And therefore, I was bullied, but uh, most of the time I didn't realize I was being bullied because I didn't speak the language. It wasn't until the end of senior year that happened.
Being here now, would you say your American dream has been fulfilled?
Yes, it has. I would have never believed anyone when I first came here. If they would have told me that I was going to become a court interpreter and that I was going to be able to help people in court to understand the court proceedings in English and Spanish and be their translator, I would have never believed it. I fulfill my dream. I speak English and I I am able to help people that cannot do the same.
Is there anything you dislike about America or would change?
Yes, there are some, because I do work in the legal systems. I dislike very much how anybody can sue you for anything. And although their lawsuit may not get anywhere, they can still sue you. And that causes a huge docket backlog of 2, 3, and sometimes 4 years. One thing that I would change is how the settlements are agreed, and by that I mean I have seen people that get $75,000 for a back injury, a fender bender back injury. And I have seen the mother of a child that died after eating bad chicken wings or raw chicken wings and only getting $4,000. So I think it's sometimes very unfair and um, just not even.
What is your favorite thing about America?
Our freedom. I love it that we can go to a grocery store and buy whatever it is that we want, or go to a car dealership and buy a vehicle. Um, you can think of Venezuela right now. The government decides how many groceries somebody can buy in one day or in one week. So our freedom is one of the greatest things that we have here.
All right, thank you, Mom.
You're welcome.
Michael, what's your American dream?
Well, my American dream is where we can live in a culture where we aren't afraid of guns.
What do you mean, not afraid of guns?
I mean, like, you could walk down the street and see somebody carrying a gun and no one would care.
Don't you think that would cause a problem, though?
Well, yeah, but if everybody is responsible and a safe gun owner, it shouldn't really be a problem.
What makes a responsible gun owner?
What I think is a responsible gun owner is somebody that, like, knows how to work a gun and knows the danger that it poses. They also know how to safely operate it.
Okay. Do you think that America's close to getting to this culture?
Well, yes and no. I kind of think we're close because so many people already have guns and that they use them safely, but there's also people that just go out and commit crimes with them.
You make some good points. What are some ways that you think you can make your dream come true?
Well, I think we could make it true if, like, we stopped blaming the crime on the gun and just the people that are using the gun. So that'll make it a way that suppress the fear. But also, like, to get a gun, like, you make sure you're mentally stable and that you don't have any illegal reasons. to use guns. That's my American dream.
Great points, Michael.
It's beautiful.
Great points.
Mom, what is your American dream?
Well, right now, I feel like I'm on my way to achieving my American dream, which would be to become an administrator of a hospital. Currently, I am at a director level of the quality department of the hospital, and I'm doing some wonderful things as far as making a lot of changes with performance improvement to make the hospital the best that it needs to be. So I would like to expand on that to actually become the administrator of a hospital someday.
That's nice. And how do you plan to work towards your American dream?
Well, first of all, to become the administrator of the hospital, I would have to achieve my master's in healthcare administration, and then possibly also move on to get a PhD in administration or in nursing administration. So the way that I want to achieve that is to be back in school, taking some classes and working towards earning that degree, because you have to be at a certain level of education in order to be an administrator of a hospital. So I plan to go back to school at some point within the next year or two in order to work towards that dream.
Thank you, Mom. That was wonderful.
Meat-only restaurant called Good Meats, but I don't have enough money. If only there was something I could do.
Man, that sounds amazing, dude. I wish I could help, though.
I wish you could too. Wish you could too.
Hello, I'm Jeremy Henry. Good meats, huh? Do you have any past restaurant experience?
Well, yes. I went to culinary school after college, then worked at a Mexican food restaurant until I worked my way up to general manager.
Well, I might be able to help you, sir. I started a chain of barbecue restaurants in the Midwest with a net worth of about $20 million and growing. So I know what it takes to help you. What makes you think that your restaurant will be successful?
Really, I would love that. I feel like people often go out to eat, and every restaurant has the same old boring menus, but with different twists. I want to do something no one else has ever done. A place where people can have all their guilty meat pleasures. That's why I think my restaurant will be successful.
Well, I really enjoy your idea. Therefore, I'm willing to offer you $200,000 to start up, and I'll receive 20% of your business.
You want 20% of my business? Wow, that's an amazing offer. But I have one question. Will you be able to stick around and be an advisor of sorts in the beginning to help kickstart my business?
Of course I'll be able to. I love seeing new enthusiastic businessmen who would love to help you make success.
Thank you so much, sir. I can't tell you how much I appreciate you helping make my dreams come true. This is why I came to America, because of people just like you and the opportunities here.